The Starwood Group is going to inaugurate its first Aloft in Europe in the EU district of the Schuman area in Brussels this September 2010. This unit is going to be the first one to be introduced in Europe. The Aloft brand has been created in 2005 after having been tested for its marketability on a virtual social network called Second Life. This was a first for the development of a new hotel brand. The motto of this new brand is Aloft, a vision of W hotels. Now let's ask Mr Coen Van Niersen, hotel manager of the new Aloft, the meaning of this association between W and Aloft Hotel brands.
Aloft is part of Starwood Hotels and Resorts, which is one of the biggest hotel chains worldwide. It's got about 1,000 hotels worldwide, and it's got 9 brands. And amongst those 9 brands is W, and W is a 5-star deluxe, young, cool, and very hip brand. And what they've then again, Aloft is the newest brand in the Starwood portfolio. It started off in 2008 with the first hotel opening in Canada, and now having already 50 hotels worldwide. And Aloft was built around the DNA of W, as we say it. So Aloft is W is the 5-star deluxe hotel. Aloft is a 4-star, 3-star select serve hotel, but very much built around the same concepts as a W, so around design, around technology, around social space, and therefore a vision of W hotels. So you could say it's the small brother of W hotels.
The concept of Aloft is of a modern free-flowing style hotel. The unit features a bar and a lounge with no walls and no limit space. The front desk is of an island type, situated in the open space lobby close to the entrance and lifts.
So for Aloft, the core concepts are 3 points. First of all, it is design. So it's a young, hip, modern design hotel. Second of all, it's technology. Aloft is in many ways a front runner in terms of technology within the hospitality industry. And third of all, it is around social space. And social space means that we create spaces where we invite people to come and join and interact and socialize with each other.
The 147 rooms combine plug-and-play technology with comfort, such as a specially made mattress for the chain by Simons or custom amenities in the bathroom by Bliss Spa. But let's enjoy a guided visit by Mr Van Niersen.
Each room is about 25 to 30 square meters. The beds are especially developed for a loft, so there's a nice big 30-centimeter mattress on there. There is a fridge in the room, so the fridge is empty. There's nothing going to be in there, and the reason why that is because we don't want to force people into having an offering in the minibar, but instead they can go downstairs to refuel and choose whatever they want. A media hub on the TV. This is just a sample. But it's basically a plug-and-play station where people can bring any hardware that they have. So whether it's their iPod, it's their laptop, it's their MP3 player, it's their telephone, anything they can plug, and it charges directly, and also they can display it onto the screen directly as well. So if they're working on a presentation from their bed, they can connect straight away and see what it looks like on a big screen. So there's an ironing board behind the bed right here. It's an open bathroom, and it's very much focused on the fact that we have guests staying with us for only 1, maximum 2 nights on average. And here we'll have a nice offering of magazines here, so we'll have some design magazines, we'll have some fashion magazines, some business magazines as well that we offer. Guests can read during their stay. Coffee and tea amenities. There's a safe in the room. There's a little bit of space to hang up clothes. Again, people stay only 1 or 2 nights, so there's not that much space needed.
After 2 years of development and using the feedback of the virtual community, the brand became reality in 2008, with the first opening in Montreal Airport, followed by properties in the US, Abu Dhabi and Beijing before Europe and Brussels. We asked Mr Van Niersen why Aloft chose Brussels for opening its first unit in Europe.
It's a very central location. The general transport connections are extremely well, with the Eurostar, the Thalys, with Zaventem Airport, and with the location in between some of the biggest countries in Europe, you know, France, Germany, the Netherlands, UK on the west side. So that makes it a very central space and a very attractive place for people to come and assemble and meet, and therefore the hotel industry and the hotel market is quite an interesting industry within such a central location in Europe.
26 hotels are due to open soon worldwide. So let's hear from Mr. Van Niersen, what are the next destinations in Europe to have an Aloft hotel to be developed?
Only recently, a couple of weeks ago, we announced the signage of a new Aloft hotel, which is going to be the second one in Europe. And that's going to be in London, in the Excel Exhibition Centre, which is just outside the centre of London, and it's one of the biggest exhibition centres in the world. So Aloft will be opening a hotel right there. And for the rest, you know, since we are the first one in Europe, there's a lot of interest, let's put it that way, from potential investors, people that want to build a hotel and want to put the name of Aloft on the roof of the building. And I expect that I already see that there's a lot of interest from investors. You know, the hotel isn't even open yet, and we've done many show rounds with investors already that want to come and see the product, that have heard about it. So I'm expecting there will be many more signings very soon.
Aloft, being a new brand belonging to a large group like Starwood Hotels, makes it attractive to Generation X and Y to work for. The concept is modern, associated with technology, design and open lifestyle, and is currently in full global development mode. Let's ask Mr. Van Niersen, what are the qualities future associates need for working with Aloft?
Well, it's a good question. So Aloft is, you know, a young, hip and modern design hotel, focused around technology and very much focused around the target group of the Generation X and the Generation Y traveler. So that's people that are currently around somewhere between I always say between the 25 and 45-year-old. And the type of people that we want to have working at Aloft need to resemble that and need to understand that type of travelers. I think that's very important. You know, that is not necessarily related to age, but it does mean that people need to understand what, you know, today's world is about. So, you know, people need to love design, they need to like technology, they need to be extrovert, they need to be engaging and socially capable to interact with people. And I think that's those are key features that we want our people to have. You know, and in a way the Aloft brand is stepping out of the box a little bit, and that's also the type of people that we're looking for. So if people you know, are a bit funky, then I think that's great. When during the recruitment process, we very much looked for people that have never worked in hospitality before, but that have done other funny things, or we think, hey, that is interesting. That's an interesting person. You know, I know an old student of yours who mainly has been a croupier at the casino will be working for us. We've got people that have you know, traveled around the world for a couple of years and now say, okay, I want to settle down and I want to share my experiences with people. Okay, you know, that's the type of people that we're looking for.
Aloft Brussels is due to open from the 1st of September 2010. We wish lots of success for this new design hotel in the Brussels market. Erika Danel and Olivier Herlin for OTV reporting.